Another day, 155. I hope it's fine. So, another day of making video of myself. So let's go through my day. So, in between the night, lots of things happened. I'm not gonna share the details though. So I'll just go summary. I slept around 3 o'clock, maybe 3 or 4, around 3 to 4, between 3 to 4. And I wanted to watch this match of Man United in the morning at 7 o'clock. So I put an alarm for 7 o'clock. It's just because I wanted to see how they play a game, and I wanted to see that United fan get a haircut. It's like, and just wanted to watch that game. So I woke up at 7 o'clock, but was so sleepy that I hardly watched half of the game. And I slept, I woke up again, I slept, I woke up, and that's how I watched the game. But when I woke up after half time, I saw that Man United are losing 1-0. That was the time when I realized, nah, this guy's gonna lose. I'm not gonna watch this fucking game for no fucking reason. So I just slept, and they actually drew, and honestly it was so funny. And after that, so yesterday I was watching a video of consciousness, awareness and stuff, which I will try to explain some things later as well, if it kind of related to me, then I'll explain this kind of stuff as well. But so I'm sleeping. 9 o'clock I get a call from the sister who lives at the house. She called me and she goes, there's a checkup and you had to wake up. 9 o'clock I woke up. I was so fucking sleepy. I was so frustrated though when I woke up, did whatever I had to do, and I just went outside, and this woman, she broke the fucking glass. Anyway, we just forget the minor details. After that, came inside, watched some videos. I ordered food online and I ate it. And what else? There was nothing new actually, like. So was there anything that needed to be mentioned? I don't know. I was just watching the video, was watching YouTube and stuff, playing games and stuff, and I was so frustrated while playing the game because I'm losing each and every game, and no matter how much I try to defend, I got scored goal so easily, and it was so frustrating to me. So I was playing one game, getting frustrated, and closing the game again. That's how I was playing the game, and I was just thinking about consciousness and stuff. Like, there were times when I'm awake, and there are times when I'm feeling like even when I'm awake, I'm not awake. And there has just been some days I can say when I feel like everything's around me is so clear, like I can see each and everything, but that kind of feeling lasts only for 1 or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. I don't know why. It might be because I'm controlled by my emotion, I'm controlled by my brain and stuff. But there are times when I'm feeling like I'm so fucking aware, and this type of awareness never lasts too much for me. And while I was watching the video of consciousness, like transcendental consciousness, cosmos consciousness, and God consciousness and stuff. So many things actually related to me, but I lost those awareness so quick because I'm controlled by my emotion. I can't distance myself from the emotion that I have, and I can't distance myself from myself. And so this transcendental consciousness is a thing that I always try to describe. I have always tried to describe in my videos. Like, I wanted to feel, I wanted to show something, but inside me, I'm still me. That is one thing that I'm trying to explain myself. Like, being out, like getting rational, but at the same time being delusional. Like, these are two things. Like, being rational is from my inside. Like, I'm grounded, I know who I am, and from the outside I know where I can't even explain like this kind of thing, like these conflicting things. And I have tried to reach that state so many times, but it's so fucking hard. And so I've realized, like, the only thing that I can do is to practice those kind of things each and every day, distancing myself from my emotion, distancing myself from what I feel, and watching myself what I'm doing. So that is what awareness, that is what consciousness means, and I'm going to try to explore this kind of consciousness from now on. So that was what I was thinking while I was sitting in my bed. After that, it was time for me to go to my job. Woke up, and I just went to I went to explore Instagram as well. There were some text messages, but I didn't see and I didn't reply it as well. And first thing I realized, like, while looking at the images, looking at the was looking at the notification, I realized that there might be a message from that lady as well. So, and my heart was just racing for no fucking reason. And that's the moment I realized, like, that is a feeling that I have, that is a thought I have to distance myself from it. And after that, while I was driving myself to my job, that's when I realized what it actually means. Like, there was a quote in the book, I forgot the name of the book, The Art of Living, the art of being alone, The Courage to be Disliked. Yeah, that was the name of the book, The Courage to be Disliked. There was a quote, like, which explains, like, every anger, every emotion that we feel, that we show, every action we take, that is predetermined by our thoughts. So anger, love, hatred, our shouting and stuff, we decided that we were doing this kind of thing. Like, when people say, oh, I'm not this kind of person, something got over my head and stuff, this was what it was trying to explain. So this is what it means by consciousness as well. So the fact of getting anger, the fact of getting shouting someone, is a thought that comes to our head when someone triggers our reaction. When that thought came to our head, and from that moment we make a decision to react to that thought or not, to look at that, to observe that thought and let go of that thought, or to react with that thought. That is what it means That is what it meant by that quote, and that is what it meant to be awareness. The time taken to make that decision is what awareness is. That decision is the awareness. We usually don't have that much of awareness to take that decision at all. We just get the thought, never observe that thought, and we just act out of control. But to observe that thought, like if we're trying to feel like angry, we try to observe that thought, and what it gives, and to react it, to distance yourself from that thought is what it means to be aware. It is what it means to distance yourself. And that is what it means to be disattached of your feelings, disattached of your emotions and stuff. And this is, I feel like this was so powerful. Although I was able to get that for 5 minutes, but I forgot it after. And now when I'm explaining now, I remember that again. But that quote, what that quote means, that whenever I'm in myself, when I'm trying to explore something within me, when I'm trying to search something with me, there are so many things that comes as an awareness, or that comes as an inspiration to me. And when I get inspired by these points, I remember these quotes that I read in the book, which I have already forgotten. But these quotes, it comes to me, it remind me that this is what it means, disattachment and stuff. And this quote was so powerful, and this is what it means to be consciousness, and this is what I'm trying to explore, and this is what I'm trying to achieve as well. So let's see how it goes as well. To be able to be aware of this point is a very important thing. And so after that, went to the job. I just started working, and I began, like, people are trying to get avoidant of me, but this is life coming towards me. If I reacted on that, then I'll accept that life is coming towards me. But I didn't let myself control by that, and I told myself that this is the feeling, I can rely on this feeling. And I was just working in my own space, not giving a fuck about anything else. Whatever I felt, I'll leave that thoughts and started working. I was actually working good, and this is what it means to be life coming through me. Although whatever I felt, I didn't give a damn about it, because that is their life, and that is the way their life coming through them. It doesn't have to align with me. I don't have to react for that point. I should never accept life coming towards me. I'll just accept life. I'll just holy shit. This is the reaction. I just have to focus on what comes through me. So I started working. Everything went all right. When I was working, there was nothing new. Everything was going good. I actually felt all right. And at the end, I'll try to get extra shit. But I realized that she already had given to another one. I was asking for it, but doesn't matter, because I have done something that required that I have those kind of consequences as well. So I just accept it, move on from that. Although I was feeling some bad fate, but that is what means my life coming towards me. So I just went and followed that emotion, came home, and as soon as I came home, I'm making this video. While I was driving the car, the TikTok influences, the Facebook influences is still in my head, and I have to move on from that as well. And let's see how it goes from there. So yeah, I just came home and make the video. I don't know if I'm gonna eat or not, because I'm feeling a bit full. But let's see. Anyway, that was it for today. Kind of happy about the exploration that I was able to have today. The way I felt, the way that inspiration came to me, the feeling, the detachment, the awareness, the consciousness and stuff. These all matters, and I'm grateful for all these feelings, the experiences, and that is all. I'm happy for the day. I'm smiling again. I'm feeling good, which is best, which is better. Although things happened, so many things happened. We gave up and stuff, but I'm changing, which is good, and that is all. I don't know how will it be tomorrow. I don't want to think about tomorrow as well, but I'm happy for the day, and that is all. See you tomorrow.